Hello, hello. So today we're going to talk about intuition. Now, believe it or not, our intuition really does speak to us on a daily basis. And a lot of times when you're in a very busy lifestyle, you tend to ignore or push your intuition aside. And that's something that you want to practice not doing. You want to be able to listen to your intuition, take that in, really, because if you're, I'm going to say this because if you're somewhere or with someone or doing something that doesn't make you happy, it's not, it's not good to you, then your inner self is trying to tell you, well, why are you there? Why are you with these people? Why are you doing these things? And it's so important to listen to our intuition. And I know that some people are like kind of like conflicted and kind of stuck with, oh, they're giving themselves the reasons why they're uh, deciding to stay or do those things. They're making excuses of why they should stay. But in reality, if your inner self is talking to you, it's because something is just not um, hitting it for you anymore. Like maybe it was fun and it was exciting to do um, at one point in your life, but it's not anymore. And so your intuition is trying to tell you, hey, like, you're not enjoying this, so why are you doing it? Why are you with this person? Why are you at at this place that you're just not enjoying anymore? And so maybe it's trying to tell you it's time to switch it up. It's time to try something new, be with someone new, be somewhere new. And so your inner self, the universe, is trying to get you to just really take all that in and really analyze the whole situation at hand and get you to start making some moves, like start living life to the fullest. And with that, you have to start finding what do you like, what do you like to do, and start doing those things. And so it's a very like, it can be a touchy subject for some because when you're in your beginning stages, you're kind of like in denial and you're in like resistance and you're trying to fight yourself and stuff like that. But if you're in a meditative state, which, meditation is really good. If you're in a meditative state, you can really take all this information in and connect with your inner self and see what your inner self is trying to tell you, and then respond with, an answer. So that way it's like almost like you and your inner self or your higher self is communicating with each other. Okay, if I'm not happy here, what can we do to make some changes so that way we can start embodying being more happy. And it's just things, certain steps that we need to take in order to get um, to our greatest version, but also to a better lifestyle, a better situation for ourselves, what we know, what we're worthy for, what we know that what our um, what we deserve. And so these are certain steps, and with these certain steps, I suggest meditation. Meditate, do some journaling, write down how you're feeling, and Write down your pros and your cons. Like what is it that's causing you to feel this way? If it's where you're at, then write down your pros and your cons on why it is that you are there, and then the cons on why you should leave, or what is undesirable about being there, and then try to get like a gift. And so of course, if the pros or cons weigh out more than the other, then you can make a decision from there. It's like, okay, well, this place isn't making me happy, so, and there's more cons than there are pros, so I'm just going to start making steps into moving into a different direction, moving myself out of the situation that I'm in, and um, start being um, around people, places, and things that I do enjoy being around, and making the decision. I think making the decision is like one of those things that can be very hard if you're conflicted and if you're still in that resisting mode. And so, therefore, you just have to say, am I happy here? And if it's a no, then start making the steps to move around. Start making the steps to be in a place where you are happy. It can be hard in the beginning, but once you make that first step, it's so beautiful. It's it's the reward is worth it, right? Your peace of mind, your your inner peace is just so worth it. It really is worth it, from someone that can speak of experience here. It's so worth it, and you have to stop battling, and there goes that um, being at war with yourself, because it is with yourself. Like it's you have to do the inner work in order to figure out what it is you truly want. And once you do that inner work, it just makes things so much easier. And then start being confident and not doubting yourself. So when you say, okay, if you're not happy there, you can make that change that you need to, and be happy with the decision that you made, without um, beating yourself up about it, without doing all that overthinking. Just trust your inner self, and trust that you know that your inner guidance system is guiding you to exactly where it is that you need to be. I love you all. Maybe this video was maybe a little bit everywhere, but hopefully you get the gist of the video and the conversation. Just know what you want. Know what you want, be confident about what you want, and make the steps towards that goal. Um, if you're feeling uneasy about being somewhere, it's time for you to make changes for yourself. It's time for you to move around, and do something new for the sake of yourself. Um, your inner self knows that you deserve more, and it's trying to get you to awaken to that. So I hope that you all have an amazing and wonderful day, and enjoy it. Here in Seagraves, Texas, it is windy and it is dusty today. So wherever you're at, enjoy it no matter what it is. Love you all. Mwah.